Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Frederick, aka Vinny, alongside Israel, also known as Izzy.
What's
We
up,
are
guys?
we are live here on the Break Room podcast. How's it going, my brother?
It's going good, man. Can't complain at all. Good NFL season, you know. You got
Yes,
Aaron
sir,
Judge. He's popping off, bro. Like, you believe this? 61 home runs, man.
bro.
That's amazing.
Aaron Judge is popping off. We're looking at the Mets. They're doing all right, I guess. I'm not a Met fan.
Yeah,
I'm not
don't
excited.
really.
Don't really care about that one right there. You know what
But
I
we
mean?
we we need to get into this whole Mets Yankees thing.
Oh, we
For the
definitely do.
Yankee fans, I believe it's what Met Yankee think.
Yeah, pretty
For Met
much.
fan, it's this whole, oh my God, we have to be better than them. Who cares? I mean, I don't. I can care less what they're doing over there in Queens.
You know how they do it, bro. Winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. That's just how it is right now. They really care more about it than we do, but I digress. We'll touch on that a little bit later. We also, like you said, the football season is going on. It's fantastic right now. We got a whole lot of games that went through. My Jets are 2-2. Your Cowboys are 3-1. Am I right?
By the grace of God.
There you
By the
go.
grace of God.
So we got some good stuff there, and of
Yeah.
course, you guys, if you guys don't know already, based on my hat, I am a Super Nick fan, and obviously you are a Super Net fan. So we're gonna touch on the topics that go around that, especially because the season's starting. My team plays
Yeah.
tomorrow. I think your team plays tonight against the Sixers.
Tonight.
Yes,
Go
yes.
Harden, too.
Yeah, and Simmons is playing. I believe he's going to play against the
Yes,
Sixers, so
of
we shall
course.
see that as well.
Of course.
So we got a couple things lined up. Just going through speaking on it,
Mhm.
and at the end of the day, this is our first podcast together. So I hope we do everything great. I hope everybody's cool, and my man has his little guest star right there, Caesar. Uh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can get him over here.
yeah.
Buddy. Oh, my buddy. Oh,
Uh,
there he is.
Look at him! Look at him! Look, you're already trying to garner some extra respect from other people, right? Everybody loves dogs.
Man. He's been around the family for a while. You know that. All right,
Fact
buddy.
though.
You got to go sit over there, okay?
Yep, yep,
Go sit
yep,
down.
yep.
Go relax.
So like the first real thing I wanted to talk about, man, is like football because obviously that's what's really
Yes.
popping off right now. The football season is full of surprises,
Hmm.
a lot of things like that. At the end of the day, I'm not going to touch on every single team and what they did because I really don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I care about my team. You know what I mean?
It's like that for everybody. I think everybody doesn't care about what other teams are doing. All
Yeah,
they care about is their division. And then once their team is knocked out, then we're like, all right, I'm
let's watch
taking this
football.
team.
Yeah,
Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Playoffs. Let's get to it. But for right
facts.
now, yeah, let's talk about the Jets, man. I know you have some topics you wanted to bring up,
I
and
mean,
I'm down to enlighten you.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. The first 3 weeks of the season, I had like a big ass headache because honestly speaking, bro, Joe Flacco sucked. He just sucked. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's a lot of things that I want to say about Joe Flacco, but he was absolutely horrible. The only thing I can say about him is that like he had some type of chemistry with Garrett Wilson, but other than that, bro, he was just horrible. Not only was he horrible, but the play calling was horrible as well, man. Like I sit there sometimes and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Why they're being so conservative. Like I understand in certain situations why you would be conservative, but for some situations, bro, it's like it's first down. It's the second quarter. Your offensive line sucks. You're not getting any
Yeah.
penetration. Why are you continuing to just run the ball?
I mean, because they know he can't do it. That's just the truth of it all. They know Flacco's not the guy. I mean, he hasn't been the guy in years. I think the last time he was any good is that last Super Bowl against Colin Kaepernick.
Hmm.
I mean, be honest, I haven't seen him do anything since then. I couldn't even tell you who were their starting wide receivers. That's how bad they were. You know, the Baltimore Ravens I'm talking about back
Oh,
then.
I was about to say. All I remember is Anquan Bolden because that man is a monster. I don't even know if he was
Yeah, and then
catching.
he went to the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't
I,
even know if he was playing with him.
yeah, I'm not even sure, man, to tell you the truth. But Joe Flacco's not the guy. He's
Not
not
at
the
all.
same guy he was before. I'm sorry to say, but you guys got Zach Wilson now. He looks the part.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Zach Wilson does look really, really good. But it's going to be tough for him, man, because our offensive line, I think we're up to like our fourth or fifth string left tackle. Like, bro, we are getting absolutely demolished on that line. Like, everybody seems to be getting injured. So we're going to see what he's able to do, man. Can Zach Wilson cover up the offensive line and the shoddy play calling? We're going to see, man, because at the end of the day, it's a lot to ask for a second-year quarterback, especially somebody who missed time in his first year,
Yeah.
and then he missed again the beginning of the season, this year. And you actually could see that he was a little bit rusty in, the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but he actually moved the ball. That's what I looked at. He actually made it interesting.
I think he
They
really
ended up winning that game too. I mean,
Yeah, I think he really
not
just.
bad.
I think he just moved the ball in the fourth quarter. He had an amazing fourth quarter.
But the Jets have always been known as a defensive team. Let's get real. They've always been known as a defensive team. Right now, I think they're top in run stopping.
Yeah, bro. Not only that, but you know, Sauce Gardner, bro, he's making all these wide receivers that he's playing against get lost in the sauce. I think they had like two receptions on him this year, and then not this year, this past game. I'm like,
Last game.
it's one of those things where you're looking at him and you're just like, damn, like this guy is like the truth. You know what I mean? Like I used to always talk to you about like Revis Island, Revis Island, Revis Island, Revis Island.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But this man, he had the receiver that he was covering had 7 targets. He only allowed 2 catches for like 3 to 4 yards. He had a couple of like forced incompletions. I think it was like 1 or 2. And it's just like he's just all over the place, man. Like he's always making good reads and good plays. So I'm really happy for that dude.
Trying to see how many yards did Najee Harris have last game.
I'm not even sure. Like I told you earlier, bro, I'm just looking at things, bro, and I think Najee, like I said, I think he only got allowed like 9 to 10 yards, something like that. Like I don't think any.
That's what I'm saying. Like I mean, that run defense is serious, man, and defense wins championships. You know what I mean? Like the games will come. Once Zach Wilson gets acclimated and everything gets back up to form, I think the games will start coming. But I mean, and also that division is looking kind of rough, though. That's the problem. Miami has come out of nowhere. I mean, Tua looks like a world beater, but he's out next week.
Yeah, he definitely is out next week.
He's out.
And
And that's who you guys have, right?
Yeah, that's who we're playing. We're playing against the Dolphins. And then what really pissed me off.
Tua.
What really pissed me off is Tyreek Hill came out today and said the reason why he chose Miami over New York was because of state taxes. Bro.
Well, New York be beating people over the head with that.
Oh,
You know what I
man,
mean?
bro.
New York beats people over the head.
I was like,
Hey, it's
oh
not a game
man.
with them.
But I feel him. You know what I mean? I remember when Gilbert Arenas missed that year because they suspended him.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Yo, trade me to Orlando." You know what I mean? And then like I always wondered why he went to Orlando. He was like, "Yo, I had to make up some of that money that I missed." And I was like, "What the hell does he mean?" And he was like, "State taxes." You know what I mean? So I didn't have to pay state taxes, so I was able to save more money. And I was like, "Yo, this motherfucker really did it."
I mean, yeah. There's been a lot of instances like that, man. Like players always picking other places just because of state taxes.
That's a
What is
fact.
it? Texas also
That's
tax
a
free.
fact. That's a
I
fact.
mean, people, they want to keep their money. They're trying to get that. What is that? Generational wealth. You know what I mean?
I mean, the way
Keep
they
their
look.
family.
Yeah, the way they look at generational wealth and the way we look at generational wealth is completely different, bro. Let me sign one big,
100%.
let me sign one big NFL contract, and I swear to you,
Facts. I don't even need that much. Facts.
I
I'll
swear
make
to
it.
you, bro.
I'll stretch that some bitch out. You know what I mean?
Whatever it takes, brother. Whatever it takes,
But, let's talk about my Cowboys, man.
Bro.
I mean, we get Dak back next week. I'm excited.
Uh,
I was hoping though Dak was gonna come back versus the Commanders, if that's their name now.
yeah,
But I was hoping he'd come back against that, and so he'd have like an easy game. But they want to throw him into the fire with the Rams. Super Bowl returning Super Bowl champs.
yeah.
I think the Dallas defense is good enough, but I don't know. I think that's like you're throwing him into the fire real quick.
He's gonna have to deal with. He's gonna have to deal with the super defensive line, and they're gonna have to. He's gonna have to deal with Aaron Donald, and that's. That's somebody that I don't know about. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Your boy Cooper Rush was really doing it up, in the 3 games that he was there,
Come
bro.
on. Let's get real about this though. Like, was he a world beater? Was he lighting
Absolutely.
anybody on fire?
No,
No, come on.
no.
No. I mean, who did he play?
He
Well, the
played.
Commanders, Giants, and who was geez, why am I sleeping on this? Who was week 2?
I'm not even sure who week 2 is,
Who
bro.
was week 2? Oh, the Bengals.
Oh yes, yes, they did beat the Bengals.
That Bengals game, they were scoring right away in the beginning and then kind of cooled down the second half. The defense won that game. Let's get real. The Giants, they're not real. Sorry to say it. They're not real. Who have they played? Who did they play?
I'm gonna be
The
honest with
only
you, man.
good team they played against is the Cowboys, and they took the L. Like, who else did they play?
I haven't seen them play anybody else that's good.
No.
To be honest
They're
with
not
you,
beating Green Bay this week. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know if a lot of people could beat
Sure.
Aaron Rodgers because that's a bad man. That's a bad man, brother. That is a bad man.
What is it you called him? What was it quarterback Jesus?
Yeah,
Oh,
man. That's
God.
quarterback Jesus right there, bro.
Oh my God, that
Aaron-
guy has broken my heart plenty of times, man.
That's
Oh
what it
my
is,
God, I
bro.
can't
Jesus
stand
Christ.
the guy, but
They say Jesus Christ
he's
superstar, Jesus Christ
no,
quarterback.
he's good. Yeah, he's good. Dude is solid, man. I mean, there's no getting around it. The dude can ball. But yeah, the Giants aren't beating them. So I mean, the Giants have only played one good team. That's the Cowboys, if you ask me. So I think they're fake. I mean, look at them this week when Danny Jones went out, Tyrod Taylor came in. Looked like the offense was actually moving the ball a little bit. Looked exciting with Tyrod in there. Tyrod goes out.
'Cause
They're
he's-
playing the
that's Mr.
Wildcat with
Glass.
Danny Jones and the wideout.
It's Mr. Glass right there, bro.
Yeah, I know,
Tyrod
but I'm
Taylor,
just
bro.
saying, ball looked the offense looked like they were moving the ball a little better with Danny Jones out of the game. Sorry to say.
Realistically speaking, I think it's that I think that's that whole offensive scheme. I think the Giants need to do what the Ravens are doing with Lamar Jackson. They need to sit there and they need to really design an offense around what Daniel Jones can and cannot do. And I think they'll be a lot better for it if they do that. They've always got Saquon Barkley. He's just an absolute machine.
That's about it, though. That's
that-
all they really have. I mean,
And that's
their
going to
wide
end soon.
receivers aren't great. Yeah, running backs don't last too long in this league.
That's correct.
I mean, they're not built the same.
No,
Not built like Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton. They're not built the same. Sorry.
Not only that, bro, but then, the defensive players aren't built the same. I think the guys are a lot bigger and more athletic now. I think guys were big back then, but
Oof.
come
Yeah.
on, bro. James Harrison, look at the guy. Look at what James.
Oh
Look,
my
look at how
gosh.
big that dude is, bro. And what he was able to do and how he trained and everything. So I feel like they got to run through a lot more. These guys are more agile. They're stronger when
Yep.
they grab you. They're not just dropping their weight on you. They're lifting you a little bit and really.
100%, dude. These
Yeah.
dudes are
They're popping.
way stronger. I mean,
popping
way
'em,
stronger. Yeah, I mean, all I gotta say is, yeah. Sorry. Running backs don't last long in this league, man. Look at Zeke.
Yeah.
Look at Zeke. What do you have? Like 2 or 3 good years?
That was it.
That's it.
And that's why
That's it.
Le'Veon Bell was so, when he was with the Jets, like right before he left the Steelers, he was so adamant about yo, I want to get paid because if I don't get paid, I'm not gonna get generational wealth, and that's what happens. You know.
I don't blame them.
And
Don't
then
blame them at all, man.
what I think the Cowboys' plan should be when they get Dak back up in the fold, I think they should just run the same Cooper Rush game plan. Have this guy, throw for 250 in the air, have him pick up chunks of yardage on the ground, not too much. You don't need this guy running for 100 yards, anywhere between 30 to 50 yards. Keep the ball secure. We know he can do that. He did that his first season.
He only broke a finger. Let's get real. Let him run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, because of his ankle 2 years ago, that's why I wouldn't let him run.
That's 2 years, bro. I mean, they had, what was it, top 5 offense last year?
Mm-hmm.
And all they really lost was Amari Cooper. That's it.
They really did.
Amari Cooper's not a world beater. Sorry to say this. He's not the greatest receiver. He's not the same dude as he was before. That's all they really lost. So why not? Why can't they be a top offense?
I mean, we just got to see, man. We just got to see because, like Screaming A always says, you just gotta wait for these guys. You gotta wait for the wheels to fall off. Me
Oh,
personally,
facts.
I have a team in the AFC. You've known this for a long time. I love my Jets. And then if I go to the NFC, everybody will sit there and be like, "Oh, you like the Giants?" No, I don't like the Giants because fuck their fans. You know what I mean? Like I hate these motherfuckers, bro.
Oh, I don't blame you.
You know what I mean? And
I,
then
I,
Giant fans are like, "Oh, I hate Cowboy fans. They're so annoying." Well, bro, try living in a fucking city where like 90% of the city are Giant fans, and you
Mhm.
know they think that they're the greatest thing on in New York.
On turf there. Yeah.
Like shut
Let
up,
me
dude.
tell you, in Jersey, the greatest
Yeah,
thing in Jersey.
you know what I
Let's get
mean.
real. They play in Jersey, man.
But yeah, so I like the Cowboys. You know, when it comes down to the NFC, it's crazy, it's wild. People might sit there and ask me why. I don't know, bro. You know, anybody who knows my football journey knows that I didn't start watching football until the Dallas Cowboys got on Hard Knocks that first season, and that was
Yes,
it.
sir.
That was
Yes,
it.
sir.
You know what I mean? I
Watch
was,
that faithfully in the crib. Let's
yeah,
go.
I was,
We watched
I
that shit
hooked.
faithfully.
I got hooked, bro.
Da-da-da, da-da-da,
Yes,
da-da-da.
sir.
Oh, it's my stuff, bro.
Yeah, man. And
Hard
then
knocks, man.
speaking of which, you know, that rookie from Long Island walks into the stadium yesterday with a number 99 Aaron Judge jersey, Yankee hat. He walks past the camera. Everybody knows it's an Aaron Judge jersey. He walks past, and there he is with his bootleg jersey. How are you a professional with a bootleg Aaron Judge jersey, bro?
Yeah.
My man got 99 on it. Everybody who watches
Mhm.
baseball knows 99 on the Yankees. Aaron Judge, right above it.
I mean,
Judge. Come on,
99
dogs.
everywhere. I mean, the only other dude I saw wear 99 was Manny Ramirez for the Dodgers. That
Like,
was it.
everybody
That
knew.
was it.
Like, come on, dogs. You were a professional. What are you doing rocking? You look like one of the D's, bro. You look like you one of the
I
D's
mean, bro,
waiting at the train station.
Them jerseys run about what 250. I remember I had the A-Rod official on-field jersey. That's 250, man. That was $250.
You're a
You
professional.
know? It's expensive, bro.
You know what I mean? And
But
then
yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
you got Aaron Judge now, bro. Speaking of him, bro, that is his season has just been epic.
Bro,
My
this
man
is
bet
a
on himself.
contract year, bro. Oh my god, this is unreal. The
Bet
dude is
on
up for
himself.
the triple crown, bro. This is amazing.
Bet
I
on
mean,
himself, dogs. I mean,
thank God, dude.
most
This is
people
wow.
that bet on themselves, bro, they don't pan out. It doesn't work out. Doesn't do good.
Mhm.
You know, Lamar Jackson is panning out for him, but like Aaron Judge was just like, nah, I need more.
Oh, he's
You know what I
he's
mean?
balling out, man. I mean, dude, he's been carrying the team now for what the past 5 years. Carrying the team.
That's a fact.
He's been that guy. He's been that guy. He was robbed of the rookie of the year. And he was robbed of no, he wasn't robbed of the rookie year. I'm sorry. What was it? The MVP
MVP.
that Altuve won was in 2017.
He should have got it.
Robbed of it, bro. Robbed,
You
like
know.
completely robbed. So
But you get why
I
they
mean,
did
he
that.
deserves it.
You get why they did that. It was like a David versus Goliath thing. You know, Jose Altuve is like 2 feet tall. You know, Aaron
Yep.
Judge is like 8 feet tall. You know what I mean? Yo, what's going on, Nicky?
Yeah, he's over here.
Yeah,
He's over
brother.
here, buddy. You got to sit over there, okay?
But
Thank you, buddy.
yeah, bro. Like it's one of those things, you know. And for all those people, especially Met fans that are out there, and Boston Red Sox fans, they get me so tight, brother. And the reason why they get me tight is because they literally be sitting there saying stuff like, "Oh, Aaron Judge is a product of that toy ballpark in the Bronx." Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Come on,
Bro.
let's get real, bro.
50 of his 61 home runs would have left every single ballpark in the major league. All right, of the 11 that wouldn't have left, only 4
Bro.
of them would have left only Yankee Stadium. So that means
Bro, dude's a right-hander. I mean, let's get real. He's not pulling it to left field or to right field. He's not a lefty. Dude's a right-hander. He's got to hit it opposite field to get it out over that short porch
that's
in
a fact.
right field. There.
And most of his shit's going center field.
Yeah, I mean, look at the home run. What was it, 61? That shit went dead center or left center over there in
bro.
Toronto. That was deep. That was deep. The dude's got power. I mean, we didn't start talking about exit velo until Judge came out.
Bro,
So
listen
you know?
to me. There's only one person that hits the ball further past the wall than he does. And that man plays for Colorado, up on the moon.
Oh,
No gravity, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that's
bro,
Mile High Stadium over there.
let me tell you something. I could hit a home run in fucking Colorado, dogs. Right? And I don't even play
I mean,
baseball.
all right, yo, let's get real though, Vinny. You think you can hit a home run in Yankee Stadium?
Absolutely not.
You are lying.
I don't
Joe,
act,
that does not look deep, bro.
nah, bro. I cannot hit a
Yeah,
home run.
if I was a lefty, oh my gosh, I think I could do it.
I don't
I
think,
think I could
bro.
do it.
Bro, I don't think I
Give
could
me
do it,
one.
bro. Yo,
Give me
bro,
one.
let me tell you,
Give
I
me
was in
one.
high school, bro. I was in high school and I thought I was ripping the ball, bro. Yeah, I was ripping it right past the infield. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. For me to sit there and be like, yeah, I can definitely get this joint over. Nah, bro. Absolutely not.
I think I think in my high school career, I think I hit like 1 or 2 home runs. That was about it.
Nope.
That was about it, man.
And
That
I
was
mean,
about it. But yeah, I
I
mean,
bat like Ichiro.
you swinging already running down
That's a
first
fact.
base.
Boom, I'm out, boy. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can,
working
motherfucker.
on that average, man.
That's
That's
a fact.
crazy. But yo, Judge is doing it up though. I mean, he's not even just hitting the long ball. Dude's hitting for average,
Bro,
which you don't see in baseball, nowadays. You remember before, people were averaging, to be a good hitter, you would average about what, 310,
yeah.
315? Right now in baseball, you can average 250 and be considered an all-star, which is wild to me.
Bro, Vladimir
Bro.
Vladimir Guerrero was hitting like 34 home runs and averaging like 310 during his All-Star appearances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we were all like, "Wow, Vladdy is amazing." Now
Yep.
these dudes are just sitting here. It's either home run, and this is for a lot of people that are on the Yankees as well. It's either home run or nothing. You know what I
Feast or
mean?
famine.
Yeah,
100%.
and then you have the people that don't hit home runs. They're hitting singles. They're spraying the ball over the place, and it's not really exciting.
100%.
You got Aaron
hate it.
Judge. You got Aaron Judge, and it's like when he hits the ball, it's like, oh, and then like you don't know what happened until they pan away to where the ball went because he could go
Yep.
anywhere.
I love it, man. I'm excited about it, man. I'm just trying to pull up these hitting stats, man, because it is amazing.
It is. I think he's at I think he's batting like a 316 right now. 316 with 61 home runs. I don't know what his on base percentage is, but I know it's fucking high. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, he's having a great year. I know he's up for Triple Crown and everything, but he's having a great year. Let's look at him right now, dude. He's batting 311 with 130 RBIs, bro.
Yeah, isn't he
That
tied?
is amazing. It's
Isn't he-
amazing to me.
Isn't he tied with
amazing.
homeboy from the Mets right now with RBIs, or like they're right around each other? They're neck and neck.
Mr. Pete Alonso,
Yeah, he's
the,
right
the
there.
polar bear himself. You know,
I mean,
yeah, whatever. We'll see. I mean, that
I
doesn't
don't-
count
I
though
don't
because
like
he's
him.
he's National League. You know what I mean? So Judge is gonna win the AL Triple Crown.
I mean, I don't like him. I don't,
Knock on wood.
I don't like Alonso. You know what I mean? Not because I don't like him. I just don't like the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
But I give credit where credit is due, dogs. Like I'm gonna give credit where credit
Yeah.
is due. My man he's smashing, bro. Like he's doing what he got to do. And
For me, dude, I'm indifferent about it all. I could care less what they're doing in Queens. I could care less.
well, they got
I
smacked
can
up.
care less.
They got
All I
smacked up by the
know
Braves.
what's going over there in Queens is there's a bunch of fucking mechanics in the back. Am I right or wrong?
That's a fact, bro. That's where
Bro,
we all get our cars fixed.
People outside of the city, you don't know this, but behind City Field, bootleg car spots.
Bro, there's like
Cheap.
a whole
Cheap, bro.
city.
It's like-
you drive
right?
by and you're like, yo,
Right.
how much to get my muffler fixed? They're like, yo, we do it for like 50. The other guy next to me, yo, y'all do it for 40. Yo, come over here. Yeah.
Bro, I remember driving around there with my grandfather, God rest his soul, and looking for tires and everything, and dudes coming up like them niggas them dudes trying to wash your windows, asking you if you want fucking car parts and shit, bro. It's
like
insane over there.
It's like prostitution, bro. They come up to your car. Your car,
Mm-hmm.
you looking for a good time, but you looking for your car to get fixed. Like, why else would I be driving here if I wasn't looking for something, bro?
So that's all I know about City Field. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what I know that goes down back there. I think that's Mets ownership, Steve Cohen. He's trying to make some extra loot back there selling car parts.
I hear you.
That's all I know.
All I know
over there, bro.
All I know is they got their ass whooped by the Braves this last series. I mean, they got their two
bro.
best pitchers got crushed. And you want to know something crazy? It's not even the fact that their two best pitchers had bad games. It's just like the Braves are just mashing, bro.
Oh, the Braves are good.
They're
The Braves
mashing,
are really
bro.
good.
You know,
My boy Austin Riley. Serious, bro. He is serious for the Braves.
bro, them dudes are mashing. The one thing
There's
that
a
I
solid
found,
team over there.
the one thing I found hilarious was when the Mets had their
Mm-hmm.
closer. What's his name? Something Diaz.
Oh my God, Edwin.
Yeah, Edwin Diaz.
Edwin Diaz.
Yo,
Bro, you
my
gotta
man.
respect the dude.
I do.
Trumpets, bro.
I do.
Trumpets.
But check this out. The Braves, they pinch hit Contreras, and he came up to the plate. And they were like, and now pinch hitting something. I forgot the nigga's first name, too. I mean, my bad. I forgot his first name, too. Contreras. And they started playing. He plays Timmy Trumpets as well. And they were playing it mad loud. And
Yeah,
everybody in the
they clowned
stadium.
the Mets.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
in the
they clowned the
stadium
Mets.
got up and they were like, yo, my man Diaz hit that man with the 1-2-3, sit your ass down. I was like, oof.
like him.
Oof.
I like Edwin Diaz, man. I like Edwin Diaz. I really do like Edwin Diaz.
Bro,
Edwin Diaz actually came to the Mets with that whole Robinson Cano trade.
Bro.
So you look at that trade when the Mets got Robbie Cano. Was it really the Edwin Diaz trade?
No.
I mean, because Robbie didn't perform for the Mets. You know what I mean?
Nah, man, he didn't.
So
I think he lost.
maybe it
I
was
think
the
he
Edwin
lost
Diaz
it.
trade.
He lost it when he left New York. He said it. He should have never left it. He should have never left us.
Oh my gosh, man, he should have never left. He was mashing for the Yanks, bro.
Bro, everybody loved him, bro.
Oh.
Everybody loved him, bro. I didn't meet any Yankee
facts,
fan
bro.
that ever had
Robbie.
anything wrong to say about him. You know,
No, nothing wrong. I mean, I didn't. They were always talking, smack with the whole. Oh, he doesn't run out the ball. You remember that? Every time
cares?
he'd get a base hit or something, he wouldn't be running hard. Who cares, bro?
who cares, bro?
The dude hit what 310 for the Yankees?
Bro,
Like,
he was
come
their
on,
only
dude.
superstar at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
'Cause
Derek
you had
Jeter
an
was
agent,
there.
You had
but he
an
was
agent
old.
A-Rod. You had an
A-Rod
agent
was
fucking
old.
Derek Jeter. You had Mark Teixeira over there, came to the Yankees, hit 300 one year, and then fell off.
Mr. Wrists. That's what it is, bro. Mr.
Yeah.
Wrists.
Yeah.
You know, that's
The
no
sheet in his
disrespect.
wrist, yeah.
That's no disrespect to him. You know what I mean? But at
Oh
one
no,
point,
he got his ring. He got
yeah,
his ring.
That's
I
a
mean,
fact.
CC couldn't hit, but CC was doing his thing on the mound. But
Yo,
yeah, that team was something serious. I'm
That's
not
a
gonna lie.
fact. That's a
that team was
fact.
serious.
you know, speaking of which, DJ is coming back. You know, before the end of the season, so it looks like our team is starting to come back together. Looks like we're gonna have everybody ready for the postseason. I know that at this point in time, I had Glabber Toys on my I'm on my fantasy baseball team, and you told me, you were like, bro, that's not the guy you want. You were like, this guy is streaky. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, bro. He is. He's streaky.
For people that want fantasy baseball advice, we'll do something for them when the time comes. All right, I know what I'm doing on the fantasy
Now,
side. I know what I'm doing.
by we, he's speaking French. He means him, because I don't fucking know about fantasy baseball at all.
I mean, you set me up, and I'll knock him down.
You know what I mean?
I got that chip. You know what I mean, Jerry?
Nah,
I
yeah.
got that chip, bro.
That's a fact.
Come get it. Come get it.
He didn't want
Come
to smoke.
get it.
He had like
No.
700 million pickups and still lost. Then he got mad
You
at
gotta
you.
know how to draft, man.
Then he got
You
mad
gotta
at
know how
you.
to draft, bro.
He was like, "How
You gotta
comes
know how
you-
to draft,
How
man.
comes you didn't pick up as many people? Why would he?"
Yeah, I don't need to. What up, CC?
Say hi. Yeah.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Yeah.
You got another one on the way, right?
That's a fact. I'm about to get my boy.
Yeah.
So now I'm about to have
Congrats,
I'm about to
congrats.
have a house full of Knicks fans, house full of Yankee fans, house full of Jet fans.
Oh boy.
You know,
Just raising them wrong. You know?
no, not at all.
To each his own.
Raising them great.
Switch his own.
Raising them great, especially on the Knicks part.
So you're going right into the basketball situation.
Fact,
You know, see,
bro.
this is all right for everybody out there. This is where him and I tend to argue. This is it. This is where blood gets drawn here between us. This is why we think we can do this very well, because we get into it when
Bro,
it comes to basketball.
That's my thing, bro. I love it.
And as a Nets fan, I've had to suffer for many, many years. And finally, I get two superstars and they act like little girls at
They
times.
do. They do. You know what I
They
mean?
do.
So check
They
it out.
do.
For you guys that don't know, I grew up in a household that was split. My mom was a Knicks fan. God rest her soul. My dad, bless you. My dad is a Net fan. So, you know, he was like, the Nets are the family
Fred.
team. He said the Nets are the family team. I'm like, I don't know. You might have another family because I'm a Knicks fan right here. You
Damn,
know?
I miss Fred.
Yeah,
I miss
brother.
Fred. But all right. As for me, I didn't grow up with a team. I didn't. I was like hooked on basketball players. Like I had a favorite player. So growing up, it was Sir Charles Barkley. He was my guy. Followed him all over the place. I used to rock the Phoenix Suns hat to school because I was a Charles Barkley guy. Barkley and KJ. That was me. And then he retired. And then it was Vinsanity. You know, had the Raptors hat. And then he went to the Nets. And then I just stuck there and I was like, you know what? I started watching Nets basketball and just rocked with it.
I
And
respect
that's how I
that.
got stuck there. That's how I got stuck there, man.
I respect that.
And not the new Brooklyn Nets. I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I was there with Kerry Kittles, you know, Richard Jefferson, Jay Kidd, you know, through the bad times. I was there, you know, suffered. Lawrence Frank, you know what I mean? Suffering with
Yeah.
slow ass Brooke Lopez, you know. Ugh.
Who is he?
Trading away for Gerald Wallace, and we lose out on Damian Lillard. Are you joking me? You joking me?
Bro.
That was the pick. Trading away to go get Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and who do we lose out on? Tatum. Tatum. Like, are you kidding me?
Fleeced.
That was me. That was me. So no,
So,
I'm not all about Brooklyn. I am now, but I'm not. I was before New Jersey.
yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
So I grew
Even
up. I grew up watching Drazen Petrovic, Derek Coleman,
ooh, there
Kenny
we go.
Anderson. You know what I mean? Like I grew up watching them because my dad would watch it. So you know when he was in the living
Yes.
room, I had to watch. I had to watch net games. You know, when my mom was in the
That's
living
good
room,
basketball.
when my mom was in the living room, I was watching Knick games, and that was back when my
Oh, bro,
Knicks
I
was. That's back with Patrick Ewing, Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley. You know, John Starks. You know, Derek
And
Harper.
I know about this Knicks basketball team because of my uncle, big Knicks fan as well. So I had to sit there and watch Big Pat Ewing with the horse face and everything. But I would get through it because when they were playing the Bulls, there's Michael, and everybody wants to take down, you know, Michael. So yeah, I was there watching that because that was the only team I thought that could actually take them down in the East. Those are some good battles, man.
Those were great battles. That's what I like to see.
Big Pat, John Starks, you know, Anthony Mason and the boys going at, you know, Jordan,
You want to know something?
Pippen, Rodman,
Sometimes people will
Luke
ask me.
Longley.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Some people will ask me like, why do you
Jesus.
think that was the great era of basketball? And I'll give them the honest answer. Basketball is starting to get like that again, but for a long time, teams were afraid of superstars. So Toronto Raptors, they were like, "Oh my God, I'm playing LeBron James," and then they would choke. You know what I mean? Things like that. Things of that nature. Back in the day, the Knicks and the Pacers were trying to kill the Bulls. Like they were
Bro,
going
but
hard, bro.
but like to me, it felt like every team had a star back in the day. You know what I mean? Everybody had a guy that could go off
That's a
at
fact.
any moment back in the day.
That's a
You know, the
fact.
Knicks had Big
Pat.
Pat Ewing. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Pacers had
that
Reggie.
was no joke. Reggie.
You know,
God, bro.
you know
Like,
the Hawks back
like
in the
everybody
day.
had somebody.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
a
had
fact.
somebody. Orlando had, you know,
They
had
had
Big Shaq.
Penny,
Penny.
Shaq. Oh man,
The Hawks had Dominique, bro. Like, you know, come on, man.
was
The
rough.
Sonics. You had Gary Payton. You had Sean Kemp.
That's a fact.
Yeah, these are dudes that don't. You ain't playing with them, man. And like, if they played now, oh my God,
Bro, it'd be a
joking
wrap.
me?
Bro, like
Sean Kemp would be like, wait, he can't touch me when I get in the paint. Oh my God, you're calling that foul?
people
God.
people think Blake Griffin was the most athletic power forward ever. Bro,
Excuse you?
the Rain Man
Excuse you?
used to drop it on people's head through contact. Not this like
Yes.
throw the ball into the hoop when you're like right there and you don't really grab the hoop. No, the Rain Man went up and you felt it and that rim rocked. So it was some
Bro,
some
like,
crazy
people
times
s-
back then.
People slept on Sean Kemp.
That's a fact.
Like, people
That's a
slept
fact.
on Sean Kemp. He was deadly.
That's a fact.
Dude
That's
was
a fact.
deadly. And that's back in the day when power forward was actually some big brawly dude that
Bro.
could actually bang with a center.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And now, nowadays you don't even have true centers out there.
You have like a handful. You know, you have Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks have one. Mitchell Robinson is a true
Yeah.
center.
That's
you,
it.
you have Clinton
Really.
Capella. You have Joel Embiid. You have the
I
Joker.
don't know, man. Because Joel can step out and hit that tray.
Yeah, but
You know
he's
what I
still
mean?
he's still a big man, bro. When he gets down into the post, he will obliterate people. We're
I'm
not even
talking like the big man, like Shaq, that's just down there getting boards and just, the putback jams and
okay,
shit.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have that anymore. You don't got that anymore.
You got people
Yeah,
like
that's what this
Rudy.
game is missing, man.
Rudy Gobert is one of those people. Mitchell
Rudy Gobert did that.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Clint
You don't
Capella.
have many, bro.
Yeah, you
You
don't.
really don't have many.
You
That
don't.
that fell by the wayside because everybody wants to shoot the three. Everybody wants to be the hero. And God bless him for hitting that three. But
I
I
don't know,
remember
bro.
the days of dudes bang down low.
I don't know, bro. Everything is all cool and gravy until until playoffs. When the playoffs come, all those threes that you were making before, once you start getting a 3-pointer from the 4 on the 5-man, unless they're like Embiid, Jokic, like they're not making it. Too much pressure. They can't dribble. They can't put the ball on the ground. You got guys like Siakam.
not at all.
Siakam is a glorified small forward. You know what I mean? He's not
Right.
a power forward. You know,
Right? I've been thinking that forever, dude.
You know who like is like a hybrid of what a big man should be? Giannis. Can't shoot a lick, but that man can defend. That man can dunk.
I
That
heard.
man, what?
I heard he's working on that jump shot, bro.
Yeah,
He gets that jump shot down. He's gonna be a dangerous man. He'd be a bad man. I mean, he's a bad man
he's a bad
already.
man now.
He's a bad man already, but
Yeah,
he gets that jump shot down.
it's gonna be a wrap.
He's like a physical KD. That's what he's like. If he gets that jump shot,
KD's overrated.
he'd be like a physical. What?
KD's overrated.
All right. Let's talk about this then. Right
KD's
now
overrated.
in the NBA, you're starting a team. Are you not taking KD?
It depends.
All right, aliens come down. Hypothetical. Aliens come down and say, hey, we got 5. Who's your 5?
If
Save
I-
the world.
I mean, obviously, if he's your 5, because you're gonna pick people that can actually make everybody better. So I'm gonna pick a Steph Curry. I'm gonna pick a LeBron James. I'm gonna pick a Jokic. Obviously, you're gonna need somebody like KD. But like on some seriousness right now,
Overrated, though?
who has
Overrated?
KD made better?
All right, I give you that. He doesn't make anyone better.
At
but
all.
It's not his job to make people better, bro.
No, you
His
can't
job to
say
make
that.
them buckets.
You can't say that, bro.
His
You
job
can't
to
say
make
that.
them buckets. He's
I'm-
not the point guard.
He
He's
doesn't
not the
have.
point
He doesn't
guard,
have
bro.
to be. He doesn't have to be.
He's not the point guard. He
doesn't-
doesn't run point like LeBron, if that's what you're getting.
No,
at.
no. He doesn't have to be. So you got guys, right? Like KD, with his size, he doesn't create enough gravity where other people are doing what they have to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Steph Curry, all eyes are on him. You know what I mean? So
he's
him
the
just
point
being
guard.
no, when he doesn't have the ball.
He's the point guard. You're saying the defense doesn't get sucked in once KD hits that 3-point line.
Everybody will sit there and watch KD, and they'll just sit there and be like, okay, he can shoot the 3, but he literally shot. He literally had like the 3rd most mid-range jump shots last year. Like, yes, he's
a
amazing.
mid-range monster, bro.
We're
He's
not-
a mid-range monster, and,
we're not
and
doubting
people
that.
sleep on that mid-range game.
We're not doubting
Like,
that.
come on,
But
bro.
look at it. Does Giannis make his team better?
Dude, everybody has to sink in on him because they know he has to drive to the hoop to score.
All right.
Am I right or wrong? He
So-
has to drive to the hoop and to score, and they know he struggles from the free throw line.
Does
so
Kawhi
why
Leonard?
not?
Does Kawhi Leonard make his team better?
Kawhi. That you want to talk about overrated?
I think
Kawhi?
he's overrated, but does he make his team better?
No.
Yes, he does.
No.
They wouldn't have won the championship if it wasn't for him.
They wouldn't have won the championship if KD didn't get injured. Let's get real. Oh, ya pues.
Bro.
Ya pues.
No.
Ya lo dijo. Ya lo dijo.
Yo.
Ahí está.
Nope.
Yep, there it is.
Yo, bro.
There
listen.
it is. If KD wasn't injured,
brother,
does Toronto win that
if
chip?
my sister was born with a dick, she'd be my brother, not my sister, bro.
Oh,
I'm not gonna talk about no ifs.
Jackie, I didn't say it, Jackie. I love you. I didn't say it.
Oh, watch out, baby.
This man's talking about
But
it.
I'm just saying, like, that's how it is, bro. Like that's what it is. You can't talk about hypotheticals. It's like, what has he done to make his team better?
It's not a hypothetical. I'm being real about it. If KD wasn't injured, does the Raptors win? Do the Raptors win?
No, but it wasn't because of him.
Oh, there it is then.
But it wasn't because of him.
Wait a minute. And on that note, did KD make the rest of the team better?
No, they won championships before and after.
They struggled in that series. They looked.
Was KD on the
weak.
Was KD on the team that won the most regular season games?
No, he wasn't.
Exactly. So it's not like the team. It's not like the team wasn't good. You know what I mean? So that's like Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? When you make a nice cup of Kool-Aid, adding sugar is just only make it taste better. It's not gonna make it worse. You know what I mean?
Damn you, Black.
You feel me? Adding Kool-Aid, add a little bit of sugar, it's not gonna make it worse.
I understand that part, but KD's that dude, man. I'm sorry. KD's that dude. If KD was on the court, they weren't winning. Did Kawhi make that team better? Obviously, because he's a good player.
Of course.
But Kawhi's overrated. I'm sorry. I mean, he's got great defense. Defense wins championships. I'll always stick by that. But hey, mama. Yeah, I know. KD is good. No, she said KD is great.
Say, let's go Knicks.
Let's go next.
There you go. Boom.
Nets. Did she just say Nets?
She said Knicks. She just
rewind that. Everybody rewind that.
She doesn't know how to pronounce all her words.
No. She's rooting for Grandpa's team. That's fine.
Yo,
anyways.
I want to sit down. I want to talk about the Knicks real quick, and about what happened this.
Yeah, I want to get into who do you think's making the playoffs.
We're definitely gonna touch on that. We're definitely gonna touch on that.
It's gonna start.
We're definitely gonna touch on that. But one of the first things I want to talk about is that Donovan Mitchell saga that went down, in the beginning of the year. In the off season. Hold on one second. Yeah, Mama, you can go to the room, baby. Please.
But Dad, I want to talk to him.
You later. We're gonna talk to him later. All right. But yeah, like we talk about like what happened. So a lot of people were sitting there, right? Hold on, baby. A lot of people were sitting there and they wanted to know what was going on. You know what I mean? They wanted to know like why why the Knicks didn't go all in for everything that they wanted, like everything that Danny Ainge wanted, what was going on, how is everything going. And the way that I explained it to people, right? Because people don't understand. Like I did like 6 years of sales. You know what I mean? Like that was my profession for a bit. You know what I mean? Like I did that. I've been in the place where there's negotiations. I've been where things are. Yeah. You know what I mean? And honestly speaking, like what happened was, hold on one second. Mommy, can you go to the room, my love, please? Thank you. So what ended up happening was this, right? So Danny Ainge needed to get rid of Donovan Mitchell. He needed to get rid of him. Right now, I'm not saying he needed to give him to the Knicks, but he just needed to get rid of him. So there would be times where I would deal with clients that needed the product that I had to offer, right? So I had to offer, something to keep their business alive. Without it, their business was going to fail. However, these people needed what I got, but they wanted it for the price that they wanted it for and not a price that we could give it to them for. So what ended up happening is at one point or another, when you're in negotiations, you got to walk away. You got to get up from the table and you got to be like, yo, see you when I see you. We're going to take this on another time. And you dip, right? What's going to happen is the person that you dip on, they're going to look around to see if they can get something better, which is what they did. So when the Knicks got up, Utah and Danny Ainge were like, we have to figure out what's going on here. Let's go get something else, right? When they did a review of the landscape, they were like, okay, the only real competition we have with the Knicks right now is Cleveland. And then Cleveland did the same thing. They were like, you know what? We're not going to play this game where you're going to use us against the Knicks and use the Knicks against us. So Cleveland stepped out. You know what I mean? But I don't care about Cleveland because that's not my team. So I'm going to talk to you about the Knicks, the Knicks point right now, right? So they stepped out. Bro, when the Knicks came back in, It was like, yo, are you ready to negotiate? They like, yeah, we're ready to negotiate. And they came up with the same bullshit. So the Knicks was like, no, we not doing that. We gonna do this at our own pace. And then what ends up happening is the Utah Jazz ends up cutting off their nose to spite their face. Right?
Yep.
They take a less attractive offer from a better team than allowing the Knicks to rebuttal because they were already in their feelings. The Cavaliers are giving you their picks, but they're going to be a better team, so their picks are going to be worse. As if you had done it with the Knicks, it was going to take a few years for the Knicks to get better. Realistically speaking, I love my team, but we know what's going to happen. It would have taken 2 or 3 years, and you would have gotten good solid
I don't know
picks.
about that, bro. I don't know about that. I mean, if the Knicks, I mean, it depends what they were getting rid of, but if they were keeping Julius Randle, Brunson, and RJ, that would have been a great team. That would have been a serious team. I'm sorry, dude. You're going to put out Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson? That would have been your 5?
I agree.
Oh, my gosh.
But
that's wow.
But Utah at first didn't want RJ Barrett, right? At first it was like, no, we don't want RJ Barrett. We want Quentin Grimes.
I don't know why.
Right? And then it was like, okay, y'all don't want to put in Quentin Grimes, then we want RJ Barrett. And it was like, bro, we're not going to do that. Now, I look at basketball completely different after I started watching Gilbert Arenas talk. And yeah, defense does win championships, bro. But when you're playing against the team, if the team would have had, like, if the Knicks had a chance to keep RJ Barrett and not, and not trade him, and they would have had Jalen Brunson, they would have had Donovan Mitchell, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and not Donovan Mitchell, and Mitchell Robinson, bro, that team would have been tough, right? So everybody wants to sit there on ESPN and talk about, well, they would have had deficiencies on defense. Like, bro, shut the hell up, bro. At the end of the day, if on defense, if I'm playing defense against Donovan Mitchell, bro, if I'm playing defense against Donovan Mitchell, and I am not a Donovan Mitchell caliber player, I know that when he has the ball, I am super fucking locked in. But on the other end, when I'm on offense and I'm not as good as Donovan Mitchell, he doesn't have to play as good a defense than I do. No. He just has to keep solid defensive principle.
Yeah, just has to stay in front of me.
That's it.
Stay in front of me.
That's it. You know what 100%. I mean? And then what ends up happening is he gets to rest on defense and go all out on offense. Same thing with Jalen Brunson. Same thing with RJ Barrett. Same thing with Julius. You know what I mean? Julius, and I think that
one out there is playing D is Mitchell.
And I think that's the reason why the Nets are going to be good this year. I think that I know I'm digressing, but I think that's the reason, because you have to guard KD, you have to guard Kyrie. You know what I mean? Not for nothing. Anybody can sit there and talk nonsense about Ben Simmons, but the man's going to give you at least 18 and 8 with solid defense.
And that's all you really need. That's all you really need. And he's going to give you 8 assists. Yeah, he's going to average maybe a double-double. That's what people are sleeping on.
You're putting
better shooters around him. Way better shooters around him, man.
You know, you got
KD,
Joe Harris,
Kyrie, Joe Harris,
Curry.
Seth Curry. Bro, you're putting shooters around this guy, man. Like, this dude is dangerous already, passing that rock.
That's a fact.
Like, that's why everybody was talking about, Steve Nash telling him, I don't need him to shoot. You don't need him to shoot. You really don't.
Why would what makes more sense? I am a guy, or you are a guy on the court. You know you're not a shooter. You know what you're able to do is you're able to put the ball on the floor. You're able to get to the rim, okay? And you're a fantastic passer. You're fucking 6'10". You can see everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Why would you put yourself in a position where you have to shoot or you have to go to the free throw line when you have a guy who's all-world, Game 7, last seconds left, hit a three-pointer, Kyrie Irving? You've got the Slim Reaper. I told you already he's overrated as a team player, but he's a fantastic single.
He's a bad man.
He's a fantastic ISO scorer. And you've got guys who could just launch that ball.
Sharpshooters.
Joe Harris and Seth Curry. Like, why?
Over 40% three-point shooters.
Why are you? Why would I?
What else, bro?
Why would you shoot the ball?
Why do you need this guy to shoot? Why do you need this guy to shoot, man? You got Patty Mills sitting back there too, another over 40%.
Didn't he? I know. I thought he.
Three-point
I thought he
shooter.
opted out. Didn't he opt out?
No. Patty's there still.
Oh, I thought
Patty's
he opted
there.
out.
You know the Australian connection, bro. Come on now.
I
They
really
kept
don't.
Patty.
You know the rules. It's not my team, so I don't really give a fuck about him.
Well, yeah. Patty's still there. Patty's still there to run the second unit. So, thank God.
What I
He's
will
still
tell
there.
you, is I think that the Nets, they lost Blake Griffin. Um,
Fine. He's
I
with the Celtics now.
Yeah, but I don't think they have the size up front. I think they're gonna get killed. I think
True.
they're gonna get killed on the boards when the game slows down.
So you have two true centers, and that's Day'Ron Sharp and Nicholas Claxton.
That's not
Not really high on, not really high on these dudes.
Yeah.
But Dwight Howard's still available.
Now I'm telling you
No.
this right now. If they go after Dwight
Boogie's still
Howard-
available, I think.
No, I think Boogie may still be available. If I was the Nets, I'd go for Boogie. I think he completes that team better than Dwight Howard.
I love Boogie. I've always loved Boogie.
I think
man.
Boogie's the man, bro. I honestly do. I think Boogie gives them another, like, all right, Dwight Howard gives them toughness, but he really can't do anything outside of the paint except for like defend and rebound. If I was
Yep.
the Nets, I'd go for both of them, to be honest with you. I pull either Boogie off the bench or I pull Dwight Howard off the bench.
I don't know why they didn't bring back Andre Drummond. I love Drummond. I love Drummond so much, dude. I don't know why they didn't bring him back.
I just
Solid,
yeah.
I'm
telling you.
solid defender, solid rebounder.
If I'm
But
the Nets,
whatever.
I do that. I go after both Boogie. I go after both Boogie and I go after Dwight Howard. You know what I
Give me
mean?
one. Just give me one.
You
Just give me one to come off the bench. Just give me one.
know, at one
Boogie
point,
did his thing in Denver last year.
bro.
didn't he?
Can you imagine? Like this? Let's just step away for a second. Can you imagine a team, right, that wants to go big, and they go Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Boogie,
6'10", 6'11".
Boogie, and Dwight,
That's 6'11"
all on the court at the same time.
Oh my God. Well, ball slows down around, three people, but still, Ben Simmons out there. That dude, he could handle the ball. For a 6'10",
Bro,
he's got some handles.
everybody-
He creates.
Everybody I just mentioned, except for Dwight Howard, could put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, but it's gonna slow down with KD with his ISO scoring.
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
slow
why I
down
say
with,
that's why I say he's not a
Rookie
good.
a little bit. It's gonna slow down with Dwight,
But that's why I say that Kevin Durant is not a. It's not like he doesn't make his team better, bro. I think with his height, what he should be doing, what he can be doing is, bro. Like if he learned how to, not that learn, because I'm pretty sure he knows how to. But if he took the blinders off, and he decided he wanted to get like 25 points and 10 assists, he could do it.
He could. Yeah, he could. I think it's just he knows he has to be that guy, especially in Brooklyn. I think that was the whole reason for the move to Brooklyn, was to show everybody that he's that guy. You know what I mean? He wants to show everybody, you know what? I went over to the Warriors to get my chip. Yeah, but
you can be
I'm that guy.
You can be that guy without being a Chuck. Same thing with Carmelo Anthony when Carmelo was on the Knicks. You know what I mean? If Carmelo Anthony had decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do exactly what Walt Clyde Frazier said. Yo, let me get my 20 to 23. Let me get my 10 boards. And let me get 7 assists. Yo, Carmelo does that, bro. And I'm telling you, the Knicks go further than they did when they did go. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they would have won the championship, but I think we would have beat the Pacers that year, but we lost to them. I think we would have beat them. I think we would have met LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I mean? And then now, that year, the Knicks.
That Pacers team was deadly, though. Let's
but
get real.
let's be honest.
That Pacers team was good.
David West was the only person that beat us, pretty much. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but
Like,
still,
I'm gonna go back to it. David West was the only one that beat us. But then you would have had two teams. You would have had two teams, both of them that went on the longest win streaks that year. You would have had the Miami Heat and you would have had the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks outlasted them by like 3 more games they won during that season, bro. It would have been epic. But
For you, yeah. That's the isn't that the year we started our drinking game?
yes. No, but you're telling me it wouldn't have been epic, bro? Carmelo Anthony versus
it would have
LeBron
been,
James
100%.
in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, but that Miami Heat team was something different, man. I mean, that team was great. I'm sorry, LeBron.
Did they win the
D-Wade,
championship that year, or was that the
Bosh.
year that Dirk beat them?
No, that was the year Dirk beat him because Dirk was on that other level. You know what I mean? Dirk
That-
McGurk with that jump shot was on
That-
another level.
That wouldn't have
Sorry.
happened. That wouldn't have happened to
Sorry.
Carmelo. That wouldn't have happened to Carmelo.
Oh, you wildin'.
Carmelo's a better shooter.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
Carmelo's-
Amari was old at that point.
Yeah, but
Sorry, you need to
Carmelo,
stop.
Carmelo's a great scorer.
Carmelo is a great scorer. Melo, 100% better shooter. Melo, 100% Boricua. But no, I mean, sorry. No, Dirk was on a different level that year.
He was.
Sorry, that white boy was on a different level. He had that jump shot. He had that jump shot where he kicked his leg out and everything. You couldn't touch him. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Different level.
But
Different level. And he towered over people.
It's true, man.
Another
I'm gonna tell you something
good team, though.
that I really do hate, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm a Knicks fan that's like a realist, and I feel like you guys haven't got this yet because you guys aren't in New York for as long. And I'm talking about Brooklyn people, but it's gonna happen in your team as well, because it looks like that's just the way that New York people are, right? We have self-deprecating fans, bro, and it just annoys the hell out of me. Like, people will sit there and hate on the team. Like, it's my favorite team in the world, but you're, like, constantly hating on them, bro. Like, how are you a fan, but you hate your team so much? Like, I get it. They broke your heart, whatever the situation. You know what I mean? It feels like a lot of Knicks fans are like that girl that looks in the mirror, and no matter how pretty she gets, she's always
I'm
ugly.
fat.
I'm ugly. Or the dude at the gym who's been going to the gym for like 10 years. You know what I mean? He's fucking ripped. And he's like, yeah, I'm still fat, bro. You know, look at my stomach, bro. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yep.
You know what I
you're
mean? Like, that's how I
You're
feel.
right,
That's
you're
how
right.
I feel that they do this,
You're
man.
right,
And
man.
and it's annoying,
man.
bro. So there's that fan right there, right? Then there's the unrealistic fan, the fan who just does not understand like what's going on in the NBA. And to be honest with you, in all fairness, that used to be me. That used to be me. I used to be like, oh, bro, the Knicks, they got Eddie Curry. That's the next Shaq. Da 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 da. And I look back. I look back at some of the stuff that I would tweet or that I would put on Facebook, like on Remember This Day, and I'm like, bro, what the are you talking about? Chris Duhon is amazing, bro. After he had 20 assists, what'd he do?
Nothing else.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the most annoying thing because it happens a lot with a lot of people.
I mean, you guys had Jeremy Lin too.
Yeah, bro. But like those are the two fans that you do have right there, and then you have the fan that's like me. Like, I look at things like objectively. You know what I mean? I want to see what's going on. I'm looking at the whole landscape. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to see like if the Knicks are good. You ask me right now, what do I think about the Knicks team? I think they're very deep. At every position, I think that they have an old ass fucking coach who has one specific way of coaching. And off rip, I didn't like the hire because I know the way he plays his players. But he's our coach, right? He's our coach, right? But
You can't be talking about Tom Thibodeau like that, man. The dude is a defensive genius.
He is 100%.
Basketball-wise, defensive genius.
I don't like the way he plays his players. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the thing that annoys me the most about when he was. I think he's the reason why Derrick Rose. You think he's the reason why Derrick Rose is the way Derrick Rose is? You know what I mean? A minute left in the game, you were winning by like 10, 15 points. He shouldn't have been in there. You know what I mean? And you ruin his career. You look at Luol Deng, another guy. He was abusing him. Joakim Noah, he was a really good center for a very long time, but his career was cut short. We're not saying that these guys are not supposed to train to play 40 minutes a game. You know what I mean? Like, but they're not supposed to play 46 minutes a game, bro. 47 minutes a game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 30, 35 minutes.
There's a reason why you have a 15-man roster, so you can do an 8-man rotation, a 9-man rotation, a 10-man rotation. You know what I mean? And then like he plays his favorites, bro. He plays his favorites. Like last year, why in the hell was Taj Gibson on the court?
Taj, that's another Tom Thibodeau guy too.
Yeah, but why is he on the court? Why is he on the court over Obi Toppin, our number 8 draft pick? So
Let the kid play.
Yeah, so I think when Mike Woodson was there, the Knicks were doing a lot better. And the reason why is because Mike Woodson was a coach, and Mike Woodson was able to hold them accountable and be like, yo, you got to play some more people. Yo, you got to do this. Yo, you got to do that. And Mike Woodson drove some out of bounds plays, and from what I heard, he's like one of the best coaches to draw out of bounds plays. So, there was a lot of things that they were doing, and now Tom Thibodeau has pretty much made his staff look like they did in Chicago, which means he's going to play people the way he played them in Chicago, which I don't like. Like I said, I think he plays them way too much. We're going to see what happens this year, because I think if they don't start right, I don't think if they don't start well, and he doesn't play his players, I think that the Knicks are going to move on from him. But I also believe that if he thinks that the Knicks are going to move on from him if they go on a losing streak, so if it was me and my attitude, if I'm going on a losing streak and you're telling me, yo, if you start to lose, you're gonna get fired. Whether you're playing the old people or whether you're playing the young people, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out my way. I'm gonna play
So
the
maybe
old
that's
people.
what it is. Maybe that's what it is with him. You know what I mean? But it can't be because he's actually still coach.
I mean,
But-
like I said, the guys love him. But I think
He's gonna run people rag, man. He's gonna run people tired. He really is, and that'd be a shame for R.J. Barrett to get run down.
But
at a
like
young age.
to sit there and say, yo, this team is super deep, bro. 8 men, 9 men. You can make a 10-man rotation easy.
They look good. I mean, they haven't played yet, but on paper they look good. You finally have a point guard.
You have a point guard.
Finally have a point guard.
We have a backup
Finally,
point
Jalen
guard.
Brunson's point guard.
Yeah, we have a backup point guard in Derrick Rose and Emmanuel quickly.
And Emmanuel quickly. I like quickly a
Yeah,
lot.
we have Quentin Grimes. He's a very solid
Grimes,
backup.
yep.
I think he's going to be like a Wesley Matthews type guy. And then that's where I talk to you about delusional fans. People think he's going to be Klay Thompson. Bro, shut the hell up.
Stop.
Shut the hell up.
Clay's not a world beater.
He's not a world beater, but
another-
he's another level. He's another level.
Oh yeah, he's a good player.
He's worlds above Quentin Grimes and what Quentin Grimes can be.
Yeah. Right now, yes.
I don't foresee him getting anywhere near Klay Thompson.
You're not starting a team with Clay.
No, you're not.
say that.
But you're not going to start a team with Quentin Grimes either.
No, you're not. Definitely.
if you
I'm
had
not.
the last pick, you picking Quentin Grimes or Klay Thompson?
That's the only two available.
Yeah.
I guess I'd take Klay Thompson. I guess.
Nah,
I'm
Klay Thompson.
I'm not a big Klay Thompson fan.
I know.
I'm not a big Klay Thompson fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think he is.
Not a big Draymond Green fan either.
Well, he sucks. He's the loudest role player in the world, bro. He sucks. He sucks.
Bro, this dude. Oh my god, he's his own fucking #1 fan.
Bro.
That's who he is.
Bro, his argument to everything is, but I'm a champion, and I got 4 chips, and I got this, I got that. Bro, you're a super role player. You're the Robert Horry and Steve Kerr of this generation.
Yeah, but Robert Horry never talked.
Yeah, that's it. You're out here. Hold on one
Yeah.
second. Relax, mama. Relax. You're out here talking crazy, like Chuck said it best. Like you out here thinking like you the Justin Timberlake, but you just one of the backup dancers, bro. Like relax.
Facts, bro. Facts.
You know what I mean? And
Facts.
he
You
shits
ask
on
him, he's the best player on the team.
bro. He shits on Charles Barkley. Something, bro. You'll never be on Charles Barkley's level, ever.
No, not at all, bro.
Never,
all.
never,
I'm
ever,
not.
ever, never, ever, ever. You'll never be on
I'm
Charles
sorry.
Barkley's level. Charles
Draymond
Barkley.
is not. No,
Charles Barkley
Draymond's not it.
had more. He had more skill in his left hand than Draymond Green has in his entire arsenal. Be honest with
Facts.
ourselves, bro.
Facts.
I'm gonna
Facts.
anybody who thinks Draymond Green is good, put him on your fantasy basketball team.
Draft him. Yes.
Draft him.
exactly. Draft him. Take him.
Draft him, and
Take
you will
him.
learn. You will learn real quick that when Charles Barkley said this man was triple single, this man will give you 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals.
That's it. That's
You know
it.
what I mean? He's a big version of Patrick Beverly. 77 claps,
And that's a good game for him.
77
That's a good
claps,
game for him.
3 flexes,
Mhm.
21 Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what he is. That is exactly what he is. He's not that guy. He really isn't. And they all talk about, the Warriors' big 3, Clay, Draymond, Steph. Draymond? Draymond?
Never.
No. Stop.
Never.
Stop. I'm sorry.
Who do you think is coming out the
No.
East?
Who do I think is coming out the East?
Who do you think is coming out the East?
You want the 10, right? You
Let
don't
me
want
get
the eight.
let me get the 10. Let me get the order, brother. Let me get the
Do
order.
you want? All right.
I
the
want
order.
to know who's gonna be the first seed, the second seed.
Okay. Well, it depends if Chris Middleton's healthy, but maybe the Bucks at number 1.
The Bucks
If
at
Chris
number 1.
Middleton's healthy. Yes.
Hold on, mommy.
Because, you know,
Hold on, mommy, real
I
quick.
would,
So you got the Bucks.
you know, I would say Nets number one, but I have to say Bucks because they have the team chemistry already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're running out there with the same team now for the past, 3-4 years now?
Mm-hmm.
It's a solid team. It's a solid team. They still have the championship DNA. They still have the same players from the chip. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd have to say Bucks one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two. Oh my gosh, man. If the Nets stay healthy, I would say number two, but I have to go with Boston.
Okay.
Boston's that team right now. I mean, they're that team right now. Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. He's playing on a different level. Jason Tatum, he's a superstar. He's arrived. You know, there's no stopping this kid.
Marcus Smart's going to be
Jaylen
coming off the
Brown.
bench,
Yeah, and that's the crazy part about it. You
and
know
they
what I
have
mean?
Derek White.
The dude comes off the bench and he's defensive player of the year. Like that's insane to me. Your defensive player of the year is coming off the bench. You
Fact.
joking me? The dude does everything. Yeah, whatever. But number three, Sixers.
Okay.
Sixers. I like the Sixers too. They're a good team. That's all I'm gonna say about them. Still upset about James Harden.
Yeah.
Four. Let's go with Brooklyn at 4.
Okay.
I love them. Sorry. They might take one. They might take one. But Brooklyn 4, 5, Miami.
Okay.
6. I'm not really sold on the Hawks. DeJounte Murray, I don't think he's the answer for that team. I don't understand the 2-point guards. I really don't. I don't get that. Who's running that offense?
It's going to be DeJounte Murray, I
Like,
believe. I think they're going to try.
think so?
I think they're going to try to make Trey run around like Steph.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna work. But where am I at? 6?
Mm-hmm.
6. Maybe Chicago.
Okay.
Maybe no. I'm sleeping on the Cavs, bro. The Cavs. I forgot about the Cavs. Yeah, I'm throwing the Cavs in there at 6. 7, Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
8. Oh my gosh, who am I missing right now? I should have really brought up the teams in the East because I'm sleeping on somebody. I'm sleeping. Who am I forgetting, bro?
I don't know. You got to tell me.
Who am I forgetting? Eastern Conference. Wow, I can't believe I'm forgetting these teams. Because really, who do I care about except for Brooklyn? Really? You know, let's be real about this. Who am I slipping on? I'm really not sold on Hawks, but let's see. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, Toronto could take 7, and then 8. Man, do your Knicks slip in at 8, bro? Yo, your Knicks might slip in at 8. That's wild to me.
All
Am I
right.
sure about that? I think your Knicks slipping at 8, bro. I think your Knicks making the playoffs.
Okay.
At least the playing game. Yeah,
So they're at
Yeah,
8. They're at 8 or 9.
I think so. I think they're at 8. I think the
Okay.
Knicks are 8. I think the Knicks are 8. Yeah, 100%, bro.
Who would you say?
Yeah,
is-
I think your team's got it.
Who would you say is 9 and 10?
9 and 10. The Hawks. Hawks are not. I don't think the Hawks are it. I'm sorry. They're
Mhm.
not that good. Hawks aren't good. And number 10, I actually like Orlando for some reason. I don't know why. But Charlotte.
You think you're gonna go with Charlotte at
Charlotte
10?
Hornets. Yeah. I'm not really sold on that team at all.
All right.
Really
Cool.
not. They're not too impressive at all.
All right. That's fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. So my number 1 seed, I'm going with the 76ers. I feel that when they added PJ
All right.
Tucker, I think that put him over the Milwaukee Bucks.
PJ Tucker was the guy that they brought in to defend Kevin Durant.
Correct.
That was the answer to Durant.
And I think
Let's go. I'm sorry, cut you off, but it really wasn't the answer to Durant. That's what the Bucks had, if I remember, and the Bucks was struggling to keep up with Durant. in that playoff series. You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, but he came out and he
I think
said
we
like,
lost by. I think we lost by an inch.
yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, an inch is a lot. Go ask some men.
Wow.
You know what I
I
mean?
have that problem.
Yeah. So I'm going number one, Sixers.
Okay.
Number two, I'm going the Bucks. I think I'm going the Bucks because I think that they have good chemistry. So I'm going with the
Okay.
Bucks. Number three, I'm going with the Nets.
Okay.
I think the Nets are at the very least the third best team in the West. I mean the East. I think they're the third best. So I've got Sixers. I've got the Bucks. I've got
And
the
the
Nets. And then the
Celtics?
fourth seeded team, I honestly don't have them that high. Not because they're not
What?
good. Not because they're not good. I don't wanna disrespect who they are or whatever. I just don't have them that high. I actually have Chicago at 4. And I have Boston at 5. And I have Boston at 5 because it took them a half a year to learn how to play the Ime Udoka style of basketball. And then they went out and they got Malcolm Brogdon. They went out and they got Blake Griffin. They went out and they got specific people that were going to fit into that coach's scheme. And now that coach is not going to be there. So now they're not going to. Now the vision may be different, and it may take a while for them to connect because before they really got the vision, they were terrible. R.J. Barrett's 3-pointer is the thing that took them out of that out of that crappy hole that they were in. So I have them at 6. So let me just make sure I'm doing it in my head correctly. I got the Sixers, the Bucks, the Nets, and I said Chicago, right?
Yes.
And then I got the Heat at 5. I got Boston at 6. At 7, I have the Cavs. And I feel like they finish a half a game or a game above the Knicks. I have the Knicks at 8. Not because I'm a hometown guy, but I feel like you said earlier, I don't think that the Hawks are. I think they had a good run. That's it. Let's just put it that way. That's it. I don't think the Hawks are a real team. I think the Hawks are like at a 9, and then at 10 I would put Orlando instead of Charlotte. I feel like there's a lot of things going on in Charlotte. You know, they're worried about LaMelo. You know, they got LiAngelo playing.
I'm not sold on LaMelo. Not sold on LaMelo.
I mean, but I got Orlando. I think they got a lot of dudes out there. You know, they got Jalen Suggs.
I like Orlando too.
They got
Wagner.
They got Franz Wagner. They got Wendell Carter Jr.
Yeah.
You know, they got Cole Anthony. Like I said, Jalen Suggs. They got Paolo Bronchero.
Bronchero.
You know what I mean? They got.
I don't know why Orlando stood in my head too. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
they got.
I don't like Orlando, man.
Not for nothing, they got Bol. He ain't really gonna cut it. You know what I mean? But just in case, you feel me? He's there.
Dude's son, huh?
Yeah. And then out west, since you had the East pick first, I'm gonna go with the West.
Go for it.
I'm going. The Clippers are gonna be the number 1 seed. I think the number 2 seed is gonna be Denver. I think Jamal Murray's coming back. I think Michael Porter Jr. is coming back. I think it's gonna be those 2 teams right there, splat. Number 3, I'm gonna go with the Dallas Mavericks. I think that Luka and Spencer Dinwiddie are gonna just rip this whole place up, and they got that homeboy Christian Wood. Tim Hardaway Jr. is coming back. I think they're gonna be solid. Number 4, I got the Golden State Warriors. The only reason I don't got them higher is because they're older. They're 1 year older. You know, they're an older team. Can they still play ball? Of course they can. But I just got them a little older. And then at 5, I got Memphis.
Okay.
I got Memphis playing them in the first round. At number 6, I'm going to go with Minnesota. I think Minnesota's going to be up there. I think they're going to be playing good at number 6. Number 7. I mean, oh, bro.
You know why I'm laughing, right?
Because LeBron
You know why I'm
James is
laughing.
not there.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
I'm sorry.
I don't know how they're gonna be, bro. Like, to be honest with you, I'll put them at like.
Yeah, they still have Westbrook. Right?
Oh, you know who put at 7? You know who I'll put at 7? Who's definitely gonna be better than the Lakers?
What was that?
The Suns.
Yes. Yeah. I was gonna say you kind of forgot about the
Nah, I didn't
Suns.
forget about them. Chris Paul is
Chris Paul's still
he's
there,
gonna
bro.
play. He's gonna play very good for 42 games. And I said that was number 7 or number 8.
That was number 7.
All right, so number 8, I got the New Orleans Pelicans.
So LeBron playing?
LeBron James is the playing team.
Wow.
I got them playing in.
How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I got LeBron James and the Lakers doing the play-in, and then I got them playing against. Dang, everybody on the West sucks now. So
Oh yeah, East is the best now.
I think out of all the teams left, San Antonio is number 10. I just never count them out.
Greg Pop?
Yep, never count out Pop.
Greg Pop. Yeah, I agree with that. You can never count out Pop, man. So Kawhi is healthy, Paul George healthy. You're saying they're going 1.
Yeah.
No, I'm still going. I'm going Golden State at 1.
All right.
Jordan Poole looked great. I mean, that kid looks good. I have to go. Yeah, I have to go. Yeah. Sorry. Golden State going number 1. Number 2, I love Denver. I love the Joker. I love Jamal Murray. They did everything they did last year without Jamal Murray. I think they're number 2. Number 3, geez. You can put the Clippers there at number 3. He got a healthy Kawhi, healthy Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
You can put the Clippers there at number 3. That's definitely doable. Number 4. Does Luka slide in at 4, man? No Jalen Brunson. Does Luka slide in at number 4? Or is that where Cat comes back? That's tough, bro. That's tough. I'll give it to Luka, though. No. Yeah. I'm going to give it to Luka and the boys. Number 5, I'm going with the Phoenix Suns. I still believe in Chris Paul. I still think he's one of the best point guards we've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker, amazing scorer. Yeah. DeAndre Ayton, that's a great team down there. Sorry. 6. Who do I see going 6? Yeah, the West sucks, man. They really do. Damn, dude, what happened to the West, man? Everybody go East? Damn, the West sucks.
And that's because we didn't even mention Portland. Because I don't think they're making any type of noise.
No, man. Like, Thriller's out there by himself, man. I feel bad for the guy. Damn, he should have got traded to the fucking Lakers or something. Damn, poor dude. Damn, Utah fell off because there's no Donovan Mitchell, there's no Rudy Gobert. Damn. Yeah, man, they're weak now. They are weak as hell. Dude, I really don't know. The West is up for grabs.
So pretty much after 5,
After
anybody?
After 5, it's anybody. You're looking at these teams, it's anybody, man. Like, yeah, man. I think they only have 5 good teams out there.
So you don't believe in
West
Cat?
Yeah, Cat slid in there. I put Cat in there because I put Cat 5 and I put
The Sun
6.
6?
I think I put 6. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, dude. After that, man, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Dude.
So you don't believe in Memphis at all?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I really don't. Dude, these teams are not great anymore. Mike Conley's still on the Grizz?
No,
Jesus
he's
Christ.
on Utah.
He's on Utah. Oh, jeez. Well,
He's starting
fuck.
over Colin Sexton.
I like Colin Sexton too.
I drafted him.
I like Colin Sexton. He's a solid point guard. But I guess you could slide Memphis in there at 7 and then go 8. You could probably see the Pelicans getting that with Zion.
Mm-hmm.
And LeBron, I think LeBron's in the playing tournament again.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm
And
sorry.
who do you
dude.
round it out
Anthony
with?
Davis is so fragile, bro. I'd go Lakers Spurs, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing fantastic down there.
Facto.
Bro, what happened to the West? Jeez.
This is what happens when one side of the bracket is really really good for a couple of years. The other side gets a lot of draft picks, and people start building
Yeah.
it up.
Orlando
But,
seems like they've been getting draft picks for years now.
I mean,
Hasn't worked out.
I agree with you there. You know what I mean? I agree with
Feel
you there.
bad for him.
But yeah, man. I mean, for the most part, I can't wait for the season to start. I think the Nets about to start playing if they haven't started playing yet.
Yeah, they're playing already.
All
They're
right.
playing already. I was trying to watch that too for a little bit.
Let's get it. But
I was
check
trying
it,
to watch
man.
that too, man. Yeah, what's
You
up?
know, at the end of the day, I just like to say, let's go Knicks, let's go Jets, let's go Yankees. You know what I mean? Like that's just how we are.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Let's go Nets. Let's go Cowboys. Let's go Yanks. You know, Judge batting lead off, trying to get him 62, trying to
Let's
get that
get it.
record.
I mean, he will.
Hopefully he does. I mean, it's in Texas. You know, the ball flies in Texas.
It's not cold. That's the good thing. So let's get
That's
it.
that's the best part about it. Yeah, let's hopefully he can get it out there in Arlington.
But
Jeez,
yeah,
I hope
man.
so.
Let's tune in. Let's
would
watch history. Let's do what we got to do.
Yes, sir.
But yo, bro, it was great chatting with you. It was great talking with you. I can't wait to do this again.
Yeah, yeah. We need to do this in person.
That's a fact. You know,
We need to do this in person. You know, my house is big, so you know, I have this 2-seater, you know, lounge chair couch that just has your name on it if you come through.
bro, I can't have this conversation in front of you because it's gonna get too heated. There's gonna be too many bombs dropped. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's what people want. People want real. I mean, that's real right there. I mean, especially if we start drinking a little bit, you know, get real up here. Especially if we put on a game in front of us.
That's a
Ooh,
fact.
let's talk about Nets. Let's get together for a Nets Knicks game. What's up?
as long as we can play that drinking game again.
Yeah, we can play the drinking game, but I'm saying we can sit here and watch Nets Knicks, you know, then talk about it afterwards.
That's a fact. Let's do it.
I'd like to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Fact,
I'd like to
though.
get into something like that, man. I can't wait for basketball. I'm so excited.
I
You have
think
no idea.
I think on the next episode we're gonna be having that GOAT debate. You know.
Can we bring your special friend there,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
cousin?
Yeah. We're gonna bring the biggest LeBron James fan ever created.
I think we need to finally put him in his place. I'm gonna pull out some stats and some little talking points that I want to get into about Mr. LeBron James.
Easiest thing ever.
Yeah,
But,
settle this fucking debate because I think he's all longevity.
That's all he is, bro. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna save all my comments for next week because if I drop gems now, it's not gonna be ready.
Yes.
But other than
Yes.
that, dogs, yo, I'm out, bro. You already know.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy.
All
And
right,
if it's
brother.
easy, take it twice, my brother.
All right, brother. Love you, brother.
Love you too, my man.